What's up, guys? We got Vader here, our newest listing, the L300 with a 2-inch lift, fully rebuilt engine and rack, ladder, all the accoutrements. Super stoked about it, so we're going to give you a quick run through on what we've done here and how she performs on the road. All right, here we are in the engine bay of Vader. That's where this van really shines. Put a lot of work myself into refurbishing the engine, pulled it out, threw it on the stand. We outsourced the re-sleeving of the cylinder walls, pistons, piston rings, main bearings, connecting rod bearings. Then I did everything else from timing belt, water pump, intake and exhaust manifold gaskets, cylinder head gasket, injectors, you name it. It's been done in this van. And where that's really gonna, stand out is on cold starts in the morning. This thing's got super high compression because everything's been refurbished, whereas a van with, or an engine with, 150,000 plus miles on it, it's probably gonna take a couple goes. Low compression, just that diesel's not gonna fire up on those cold mornings. But this guy just pops right on. We'll show you that here in a little bit, and then we'll go for a test drive and show you what it's all about. All right, so here we are. It was about 20 degrees last night. It's almost 11 o'clock, so sun's been up for a little while. Still a cold start though. Let's see how she rolls. First glow plug click. Wait for the second. There she is. Boom, like butter. Love to see that. It's just a good testament to the actual health of the engine. Most L300s were putting manual glow plug switches in, so you can hold those glow plugs down for a little bit longer for those cold starts. But yeah, this guy's got great compression, so pops right on and is ready to go. But make sure you warmed up to over 100 degrees Fahrenheit before you drive around. You don't want to blow out some fresh new seals in here. All right, so the biggest thing with our stage 1 tune, and 2, any L300 that leaves our shop, is this 3-in-1 gauge. It displays exhaust gas temperatures on the analog dial, your boost pressure, as well as the coolant temperature, which is very important. And so for Vader right now, I've got him tuned to about 14 PSI peak boost. Occasionally it'll hit 15, which is nice and safe. And our EGTs are maxing out at around 1100, which is actually quite lean, so not too hot. You want to avoid, your turbo getting over excessively hot, and that will lead to warping your exhaust manifold, among other issues. And since it's at 1100, that means it's lean, so probably getting pretty good fuel economy. I have not actually measured the fuel economy we're getting in this, but I would assume it's right around 22 to 24 mpgs. Anyways, yeah, let's do a little, come to a full stop here. Stops nice and straight. Gotta love that. Now we're all warmed up. Let's do a little acceleration. It's not a Ferrari, but shifts through the gears smoothly. We're hitting 12 pounds of boost, 800 EGTs, going about 40 miles an hour right now. Getting to 50, 14 PSI, 950 on the EGTs, and that's 55. Shifted at 3,400, 3,500, which is what you want. Could be a little bit higher, but that's nice and safe. And there you go, that's 60. So, it might not seem like much, but on 31-inch all-terrain, big beefy tires and a lift, it's pretty solid acceleration in an L300. All right, and now time for the outside. It's the fun stuff for us. We love pimping these guys out. So I started with the black Rhino. I believe they're like camber wheels. They had the perfect offset. Unfortunately, the hub bore was slightly too small, so I had a local friend, bore out the centerpiece, and it fits almost perfectly around our hubs here. Super nice feature. and wrapped them with the Mickey Thompson Baja Boss AT 31 inchers. Gives it a real mean aesthetic, especially when paired with our 2-inch lift kit, which is comprised of a ball joint spacer in the front, tighten the torsion bars down and re-index them so there's still plenty of play in them. And then we did a custom rear drop shackle in the back, which gave this thing plenty of height back there. And I was lucky enough to get this van with already new leaf springs on there. You kind of want to avoid the drop shackle unless you have a lot of life left in your leaf springs. And then from the rack and ladder really makes the, gives it some robustness, some extra features. Stole the rack from our office manager, Tyler Wolfe. He had it on his L400, but I thought it looked better on mine. And the ladders from Explore More Off-Road. Super awesome guy on the East Coast who's making some rad parts for L300s, L400s, and all sorts of vintage vehicles. Up here we've just got stock bull bar. I love the chrome look. A nice chrome, clean chrome bull bar does a lot for these vans. And of course you got the yellow headlights for Vader. I'm pretty sure he's got some yellow eyes.
It was said that you would destroy this and not join them. Bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness.
So I love that look. Just nice and simple, pretty stock. And that was about all I did to this guy. Of course, I tinted the windows inside to give you a little bit more privacy and give it that stealthy look. All right, now let's check out the inside. It's somewhat of a cross between the GLX and probably an Exceed, depending on the options you see in the van. There's a lot of crossover in Japan just due to custom orders and stuff, so it's hard to tell. Anyways, this guy's got the front and back bench seat. One of my favorite features about the bench seat is you can actually flip-flop that. We call this party mode, where you're all facing the back. Set up a little table, play some cards back here, or you can go into bed mode. That's really the biggest plus of the bench seat as opposed to the captain's chairs, is you can throw this into bed mode, just pop these headrests off real quick, and then toss her down. That lays flat. Of course, the rear lays flat as well. You just need about a 3-inch foam mattress. It'll flatten up all these curves, and you got a nice cozy bed in here. This little guy pops out as well. There it is. Boom, and then boom for a nice flat setup. The only thing different about this is I did unfortunately have to steal the rear bench seat from another van, so the fabric is not matching, but everything else is pretty stock. And of course you get some lovely curtains all the way around. Not all of them have curtains with the sliders that are in really good condition, so stoked about that. And all right, so here we are in the back. Last feature I want to show you guys is just our little cargo mode. In case you're carrying stuff around, super easy in the L300. Just to roll this bench up, boom, now you got plenty of space to throw whatever you need back here. Put a little kitchen in if you're camping for the weekend, and hit the road. Well, thanks for coming along. That was our quick tour of the L300 Vader we got listed at the moment. Let us know if you have any questions, comments, and what we should video next with a little walk around.